Hello everybody, this is my personal review on Honda's new electric battery powered mowers. I just bought one. Uh, Excuse me, I'm not a YouTube content creator. I don't know how to edit videos. I'm sitting here in my living room with the television on. Lighting's not the greatest. I hope you can hear me. This is specifically about my experience with the Honda battery powered mower. Maybe it will help you in your decision making if you need a new lawnmower and you're grappling with the decision of, is it better for me to go battery powered or is it better for me to stay with gas powered? That's why I'm posting this video. Again, I'm not a content creator. Sadie, go away. My dog. She's wondering who I'm talking to. Hi, Sadie. Say hi. Sadie, I don't need your help with the iPad. Alright, so I'm going to read you the review. I have it written down. Sorry. I'm not a content creator. For the third time, I'm not good at this. Hopefully you can hear the video. I'll do the best I can. I'm going to keep this simple. I don't have any fancy shots. I don't have any mowing footage. And I'm not going to have a comment section. It's just my honest experience, my honest review. And now I'm going to keep it short. I don't want to bore you guys. I bought this mower because I was backed into a corner. My old mower died and I needed something fast. And honestly, I only took the chance because it was a Honda. I didn't want to buy any other battery powered mower out there. You know, I'm old enough to know the battery only lasts so long. So you know you're buying something that's gonna die. Okay? But a gas mower, you have to replace the air filter, you have to put gas in it, you have to have it tuned up, you have to change the oil. So the battery costs $600. We all know that's very expensive. Add up the cost of gasoline and your maintenance over 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 years and see what that costs you. If you take care of this battery properly, you will be fine. Honda makes a great battery. Let me continue. And I'll tell you why I know they make a great battery. It's right here. So, if this had been any other brand, I would have never spent $1,300. But I trusted Honda's reputation for quality and reliability, and I'm glad that I did. I will explain. Let me tell you what surprised me the most. On my very first cut, I accidentally lowered the deck too far and ended up scalping part of my lawn, and I didn't even know it. I pulled the mower out of the box, I assembled it, and I forgot to raise it up on my first mow. You know, immediately, let me tell you, that surprised me. Because you know immediately when something is wrong. On a gas mower, when you do something like that, the engine bogs or it'll stall or it'll choke, it'll sputter. You're immediately alerted to something's wrong. You can stop, you can investigate. Oh, I forgot to raise the mower up, and you raise it up and you're good, right? Not on this one. I didn't know I hadn't raised the mower up. The motor was just effortlessly cutting the ground, okay? It wasn't struggling. My only indication that I hadn't raised the mower height up was the fact that I was having trouble pushing it. It was hitting the ground. Alright, does that tell you anything? That should tell you something about how powerful that Honda motor is. So let me continue. This Honda didn't struggle at all. It was smooth and powerful, and I didn't even realize I was scalping until I was halfway around the yard. That's how refined the motor is. Then, on my next cut, 4 days later, I had the rear chute set for bagging, but the chute clogged without me noticing. So the mower ended up mulching the entire yard with the deck. It was in the thick spring grass with no airflow, and that's basically the worst case scenario for any lawnmower. Again, it didn't overheat, there was no power drop, there were no clumps, there were no trails, there was nothing. When I pulled the battery out afterwards, the battery was not even warm. That impressed me. So the rear discharge chute got clogged. I lowered it a notch because it was supposed to rain all week. So the chute was clogged, it was lowered a notch, and I cut the whole grass like that. And I knew the chute was clogged, I didn't care. And it just kept cutting. So now this is 2 cuts on 1 charge, and the battery still has 3/4 of a charge left, and I cut my yard twice. First time I scalped it. The second time I mowed the whole time when it was mulching. I don't bag my grass. Alright? The cut quality is clean. It mulches. The mower is very quiet. You can hear the birds chirping. There is no vibration. And the self-propel is smooth. The battery life has been great in my yard. I just said that. Even under heavy load. And the whole machine, it just feels solid and refined in a way that's hard to explain unless you've used it. It does not feel like cheap plastic. It feels like you bought something that's going to last you 20 to 25 years, just like they always used to. Yes, I've owned a Honda gas mower in the past. Yes, I was a dumb idiot and I gave it away. Not this one. I'm not giving this one away. I gave that away to a family member, and I was sorry that I did. I know some people online are calling these throwaway mowers. There could be nothing further from the truth on this particular mower. Don't let other mowers define what this Honda is. Some people are saying that Honda missed the mark. But most of those opinions are coming from people who never actually used the mower, or from people that don't own it, but they're on YouTube with it. I own it. I bought it for me. And for me, it's been perfect. It fits my life. It's powerful. It's reliable. And I have no doubt it's going to last me for years. I bought it knowing that I had to replace the battery every so often. This I know. You need to do maintenance on a gas mower every so often. So if you're someone who wants a dependable, low-maintenance mower and you trust Honda like I do for years, don't let the negative opinions from people who haven't used it scare you off. This thing has handled everything I've thrown at it, including my own mistakes, and it hasn't missed a beat. That's it, just my honest experience. Watch this video, take what you want from it, watch the other videos, but just remember, I'm not using this for commercial business. I don't have a huge yard. I don't have an acre. I have a postage stamp backyard, and I have a pretty, medium-sized front yard. There's a lot there. I bought the 12 amp hour battery, the 2 battery bay setup, so I have future expandability. Did I need that? Probably not. But I wanted the future expandability, so keep that in mind too. You can buy the 8-volt battery, 12-volt battery, this thing's interchangeable, so you're good. But that's the thing. So that's my honest review. This is 10 minutes long. It's getting too long. I wish you luck. But another great thing about this battery-powered mower is that you have zero maintenance. You pull it out, you push the button, and you go. And then you put it away. No gas, no oil, no spark plug to change, no air filter to change. You just have to sharpen the blade once a year, maybe every 2 years. And that's it, and you just put it away. So some people, this is not going to be for, because they might have to buy 3 batteries to cut their yard. At $600 a battery, that's a lot. But if you're somebody like me, probably work out for you. Anyway, there you go. That's how Honda works. It has nothing to do with any of the other battery powered mowers out there. I haven't used any of them. I can't speak for them. I can just tell you about this Honda. So have a good day, good luck, and Godspeed.